Hi, everyone. Nice to have you again. Welcome to Alpha Efficiency. This is a part two of web design pricing. This time around in this video, I want to focus on determining the right hourly rate for a freelancer or the right hourly rate for when you are hiring the agency. To recap from the last call, we talked about the design work ranging anywhere from 50 to 150 for design work and 60 to 175 for the development work. But now I want to, I gotta move this. I want to focus on the reality of these numbers and where are they coming from? How do you come to the fair hourly rate for your employee or for your freelancer? So the starting point is average base salary for a front end developer, and most of the front end developers are needed for website creation work. And the reason why these guys are so expensive is because a lot of front end developers are taken up with full time jobs in SaaS companies that are cashing in a lot of revenue with 90% margins, and developers are their most and primary expense. So I made this little table over here where I can talk about the seniority of the people needed to create the website. So I will put the role first, and let's say front end developer, seniority 3 to 5 years, let's say 4 years, and a salary of $105,000 on average. So this is going to give you a calculation for the hourly rate of a, of a 4 years of experience developer. He will be making W2 $62 per hour. So the math for this is that 1 year has around 1,700 billable hours, and this is this hourly rate. If you count on the fact that these people are working 8 hours per day. Out of those 8 hours per day, you're looking at like 6 effective hours. This hourly rate for the an effective hour work even bumps up to 70 $75 per hour. If you count in their PTO and health benefits, etc., this goes even higher. So the average front end developer salary in Chicago is $105,000 per year, and that's equaling this at $62 per hour. But that's an overstatement. But let's say let's see what Google says for a web designer. So web designer is a little bit different than a front end developer. So in this category range, let's say that like we're gonna tackle the range, right? And in the lower range on a salary.com, we're picking up 55K. Let's say that's a junior web designer with 1 year of experience. And at this point, in this point in range, we'll be looking at $55,000. So this equals $32 per hour. So when you hop on Upwork and you start looking for talent, like you have to understand that a lot of these freelancers, they could easily have these jobs and they know their rates. And some of these people that are freelancers on Upwork, this is their side hustle. So they're already sitting at the office and oftentimes not having a lot of work because their management is lackadaisical, and this is a typical thing in American company. And I've been managing some, and I've invested a lot of energy and resources of my own time in order to introduce accountability when I became a manager in my previous job. And I can tell you it's a cushy job, like especially the front end developers and people that are insulated in knowledge. They don't really have anyone that is going to pressure them because the demand for their work is on very very intensive, and they can jump ship at any given point. So when you're talking to freelancers that potentially have jobs, you're really looking at these people over here, right? This is their hourly, and they are already making 55K or 105K a year. Chances are that some of the business owners are making less than these amounts. This is just a fact of knowledge. It's not it's the cruel reality of the web development world, right? So Um, so a junior is someone who learned HTML, CSS. They know how to connect the landing page or a WordPress website into a cohesive environment. So that's what we're working against. Well, let's say like we're gonna go on the opposite side of the spectrum. Web designer that has like 6 years of experience. Let's call him web designer serious, senior. And let's say that he has 6 years of experience and he's making $85,000 per year. That individual is making $50 an hour. So like this is the range that you would be looking at. So most of the freelancers are going to mark up double uh, their their hourly rate. So like we'll be looking at this number times two. So now we're looking at just one sec. Uh, Now you're looking at the hourly rates uh, range for front-end developer slash web designer. Now we can go and like look at the role of the person that's on Glassdoor that says that they're making 190K a year as a web designer, which is also possible. But the web designer in a more serious agency, say pro, 10 years of experience, $150,000 per year. Like they could be effectively charging a rate of $176 per hour as a freelancer. So these are the ranges that we're working in. And when you start to fall out of these ranges or you go below, you're getting either foreign talent or you're getting someone who doesn't know the value on what they're worth. So I would be extremely uncomfortable getting any kind of professional web design work that is lower than $60 at this point in 2022. And I would be very cautious about who I'm working with. Like the questions about the pricing should come second, and you're focusing multiple conversations that you should hold with the individuals that are working with you. Would be what is their portfolio? Can you show me your work? Can I see your source code? Can you show me your GitLab? These kind of questions where you can evaluate the quality of their labor are far more important than the price that you will pay for their work. Now, the accountability on the other level is something that you would want to count on because how are you measuring these hours? How do you know that you actually got the hour of labor uh, that you've paid for, that you got that actually worked on? So that's a whole different question. You can circumvent this question by agreeing to a fixed price project that you will be estimating the number of hours from the from what they've been looking from what they've been quoting you on. And pardon my stutter over there. I got a little bit confused in a second. But I want to get back to this. Get three quotes, right? You get three bids from three different vendors, and you ask them like, what is your estimated hourly bid over here? Like, how are you justifying this price? Some freelancers, they don't want to tell you their hourly estimates because they're not working the hours. They, some of these people are uh, not as focused professionals, so they're not tracking their own time. So they're really focused on getting the fixed price projects for the quotes, and that's fine because you can always use these numbers over here and cross-reference them with their experience, and you can guesstimate the numbers of hours that they are looking to work for. So one of the things that would be helpful when you are hiring people based on a fixed price project is that you want to reduce the chance of the project abandonment and to hold these individuals accountable. We have a lot of wishy-washiness in web development space. I've worked with a lot of crypto projects that have people just bail out. They get the $10,000 deposit for their web development work on a $30,000 project, and they never touch the project afterwards. Why? Some of these individuals have salaries $300,000, $400,000 a year, and it's simply not worth their time to even touch some of these projects. So Pricing is extremely important so you don't actually lose the project that you're investing in. And with the millennials and Gen Z in the market, it is very hard to hold people accountable. So I hope you had fun watching this episode about the hourly rates and where they're going at. Let me know if you like this. Leave some questions in the comments below, or let me know if you need me to do another more expanded version of on the hourly rates, and I'd be happy to do so. Thank you for watching, and I look forward seeing your engagement. Till next time, Brian from Alpha Efficiency, over and out.